Good so far today. It's a good Wednesday.
Yay.
Happy Wellness Wednesday. This is our second one. I'm so ecstatic for it. So the last time was the guided meditation. I hope you all like that. And today is just full body stretch. It's a little yoga-esque. So I was trying to have some of that in there for you. But typically I'm more straightforward because I really am all about getting straight to our problem areas. So if you all have any particular areas you want to focus on today, let me know and I'll try to work them into some of my flows. With that being said, just make sure you have plenty of room around you. I'll be adjusting the camera a little bit throughout the period, but let's go. So go ahead, stand up. You can join me. If you're on mute in the background, feel free to play some music for yourself, okay? So let's go ahead, a couple of warm-up drills. I like to do arms out to the side, rotating back. So a couple of movement prep drills before we get into our deep stretches. Take it forward. And big breathing. You're going to widen your base. Palms together, rotate side to side. You can pivot a little bit from heel to heel. But we're really just looking for a movement from our torso. Nice tight belly, releasing when we exhale. Let's go a couple of pass-throughs to the knee. You're going to grab, drive the hips forward, and squeeze. And switch. Couple of notes from Chandler. Switch. I think Rasancha just dropped a link in there, so make sure you go and log in there with your name. Just type it in for her. And switch, so we can put you in for that drawing. Switch, let's grab your ankle. These are some of our typical runner stretches. This one's really important for the desk. Spread your toes on the ground, especially if you don't have shoes on. Exhale and switch. So notice I kind of do a slight drop and then drive my hips forward and I open up tall. Try to get my head to the ceiling and knee driving through the ground. And exhale. Looking good. Okay. So I want you to pop one leg forward. It's going to be a straight leg up front, and I want you to press back through your hips to the wall behind you. You just allow your hands to graze forward. Notice my back is flat. And for some extra, I'm going to squeeze that muscle on top right here. I'm going to squeeze the glutes and stand strong. Let's walk it out and switch. Drive back through the hips. Squeeze the glutes and stand. Switch once more. Squeeze and stand. Last one here. Drive back. Feel free to bend that back knee. And stand. Perfect. Let's do some deep breathing. We're going to get into it. So go ahead, arms overhead, breathing deep. Exhale. And again. Exhale. Notice when we lift overhead. Hold right there. We're not lifting the chest, we're keeping it locked in. And from here, we're going to hip hinge forward like we just did, pushing your bottom backwards, falling forward to me like you're trying to grab my hands. Holding right here, belly tight. Hold those arms out, and I want you to act like you're driving through your heels, straighten those legs out. I'm going to squeeze the glutes. Stand up tall. Look at that, breathing deep. Exhale once more, falling forward to me. Belly tight, hold, reach, reach, reach. And go ahead and let it drop to the ground. Holding right there. Pedal from heel to heel. And we'll slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. And shrug, shoulders down and back nice and tight. Good. So we're already here. We're just going to breathe in deep once more, nice and big. Hold, and instead of hip hinging like our deadlift, we're just going to squat into our chair, coming down. I'll turn for you to see me nice and low. You hold right there for me. Belly tight. Notice my shins and my back are parallel from each other. Hold. Squeeze the glutes and stand. Good, we're resetting. Breathe in deep. Feel that belly sink low. The low belly stays tucked forward instead of back. And we're going to hold right here in 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the glutes and stand. Awesome. So go ahead, come straight back down to that low squat position. So let's work in some hip muscles. Palms come together, elbows between the knees. You're going to drop them down, pressing apart. And from here, I want you to squeeze inward on those elbows with your knees. And I want you to push for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you should be able to settle in a little bit deeper. If your heels are up or down, it doesn't matter as long as you can get comfy. I want us to start to rock in a circle to the west. You might start to feel your shins burn. That's okay. Do what you can. And let's go the other direction. Palms come back in. Elbows in, pressing apart. Last time. Push against those elbows with your knees for 5. And relax. Palms come down and walk your knees back. We'll call this tabletop position. You'll see me just like this. Knees straight down from the hip. Palms straight down, making 4 corners. Notice my hands and knees are the same width. Okay? So from here, we'll come to half kneeling. Left foot forward. You're going to put your palms down in front, lifting the back knee, and you're going to twist up to the sky. Place that palm down, knee down, and I want you to shift back, pushing through that front leg and squeezing this muscle on top for me. If you're super tight, especially for the gents, you might want to turn that knee slightly inwards, hold, and then shift back up to half kneeling. Take that same leg. Out to the side, toe up, and you can stay seated on your heel or prop that front knee up. Walk it over. Palm down, breathing in deep. And then exhale, forward fold. If you need more, you can keep your hands locked out. You would breathe in deep. And exhale as you walk a little bit further forward. Make sure you relax the hamstring. And when you're ready, let's bring it back to neutral, okay? Knee down, and you bring it in. Nicely done. Next leg comes forward. I'm going to go ahead and press through on that hip for me. Squeezing the glute in that bottom leg. Filling the belly. Exhale. And again. Exhale. We're going palms down. Lifting the back knee. Same side as the front hand and leg. Sweep it to the sky. Let's place it down. We're going to finish off this side, knee down, kicking through the front leg. If you're flexible, you can slide that foot further forward. There we go. Squeeze the muscle on top, and feel free to forward fold into this. One more breath cycle. And then bring it back to half kneeling. Good. Leg slides out to the side. You're going to be toe up. And again, same idea. You're going to seat in your heel or lift the knee. Carefully walk it over. We'll spend a few moments here, either breathing and adjusting or forward fold. Breathing deep. Once more. Exhale and slowly return back to neutral. And here we are. All right. I'm going to turn to the side for you. We're going to dig in a little bit more. So left foot forward. Okay? Back toe tucked in. Remember, if we go overhead, I want everything to be locked in. From shoulder, chest, core to your hip, straight line. Arms up, lift that back knee, and hold right here for me. From here, arms behind the back. Feel free to hip hinge forward, driving through your front leg after you're comfortable. Specifically, drive through that front heel and hold. If you need your palms on the ground, that's fine too. And then reset, driving up. And your arms going to twist across. Back heel pivots down for me. And either settle in here or further forward. One more breath here. Good. Pivot and twist to the center, facing me. Some familiar movements here, breathing in. And now we're going to push the rear back, reaching to me. Keep the back as flat as you can. Reach and drive through your heels, breaking the ground apart. Squeeze the glutes and then stand strong. Pivot to the next direction. Back heel comes up and lower it down for me. Your knee can go to the ground or pause right here. You're going to squeeze the glutes, drive through both legs and bring it up. Maintain right here. Bring the palms behind the back and begin to lean forward. Keep it flat. Your palms can actually brace your mid back. And then extend through the front heel once you're stable. Reset those arms and lift. Pivoting across, back heel down, leaning into it. Perfect. Transition back to the center, facing me. Arms sweeping up. Breathing deep. Last time, hip hinge forward. Reach to me. Reach, drive through the heels. And then relax to the ground. And you're going to walk your hands forward. And drop the hips to the ground for me. Remain right here. Soft belly, breathing in deep. I'm going to adjust the screen for you and stay right there for me. So from right here, go ahead, drive it back up into our tabletop position we reviewed earlier. 4 corners. Take that right hand and slide it to the outside deep. And you're going to rotate away, stretching the bicep, the chest. When you're ready, take that same hand, right hand feeds through, underneath, anchor it, and rotate away. Bring it back to center. Left hand to the outside. Rotate away for your pec stretch. Breathe in deep. Exhale, bring it through. Thumb to the sky. Pressing away from the wrist and palm. Keep that bottom elbow off the ground for me. Bring it back to center. And we're going to do a modified child's pose. So from here, rock the hips back. Turn your thumbs up, sliding forward, and try and have a seat right here. We're going to rock into the left shoulder, lifting the right. If you don't feel it, you can slide that bottom hand further forward and walk it down. And once you're ready, let's rotate the center. Same idea with the next hand, shoot it forward, lock it in, and rotate into the next shoulder, keeping that elbow off the ground, maintaining leverage. We're looking good. Back to center. Driving through the palms, the tabletop position. Let's shrug it out for me, okay? 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'll give you a second. Let's transition to a seated position, kicking one leg forward, and then the next. Hope you're feeling good so far. Let's go ahead, flatten our back. The right leg comes straight up. If you have a band, you can always use it to add on. The palms across the sides. Drop that right foot across the body. Breathing through any tension. If you're super tight, imagine you're pushing through your heel to the wall. Straight back up and down. Next leg up, pressing through the heel and across the body. I implore you, deep breathing. And every breath I get a little bit lower. Bring it back up to the sky. And let's bring them both to the chest now. Arms hugging and rocking side to side. So now when you take your left leg straight up, right leg on top, just behind the knee, making a figure four. Grasping through behind the back knee. I want that leg down and your head down as you pull it into your chest. Try and relax that bent legs glute. Bring it back up. And let's simply transition to the next leg. Figure four. And grasp through. Hold in. And relax it. Knees come to your chest. And let's roll forward to a seated position. Looking good. All right, so let's turn full kneeling into a seated position facing me. We're gonna do some of our desk stretches or desk prehab, you might call it. So let's start simple, right arm over the head. You're gonna grab that elbow and reaching down to the mid of your back, stretching that tricep. And then release, transition to the next arm, bring it behind. And relax, good. Both palms are up. Imagine in your mind we're doing a pull-up as you drag the bar from the sky and down. You might feel your shoulders engage or the muscles beneath your shoulders engage. I want you to imagine that being your power posture or that tall posture you should have when you walk into a room and everyone just asks, who's that guy? I should know them. Right arm behind the back. You should feel it locked in. Left ear down to the shoulder. And you can give it a light pull with your body weight. And then you would release it, keeping that ear down. Now tilt that chin 45 degrees to the sky. And you might feel that stretch go up behind your ear. That's okay. And relax to neutral. That's a really important stretch for you. Opposite arm behind. Next ear down. Give it a light pull. Really use your breath. Relax it. The ear stays down. As you tilt that chin up, you might also feel the stretch go from your ear down behind your shoulder. Keep in mind this specific muscle is what drags your head forward when you're super tight. You might say this prevents your turtle posture. Relax back to center. Let's go ahead and shrug it out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Close your eyes for me. We'll take a few mindful breaths. I do box breathing, and that's where we breathe in for 4, hold for 4, exhale, and hold again, so a 16 count. Go ahead and breathe in with me. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Breathing in. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Once more, breathing in. Hold. Exhale. Hold. And now breathe in deep for me. Exhale. Again. Exhale and just shake it off. Go ahead and give yourselves a hand. And look at that, we're right on time. How's everyone feeling? Go ahead, feel free to come off mute, say hi, check in with me, or send an emoji or chat below. You guys are on mute by default, by the way. Thank you, Summer. Thank you, Karina.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely, you will. Let me know if you have any particular questions. I'm typically around for you guys 24/7. Exactly. These are really good for if you slept wrong or if you had bad posture in the desk.
Thank you. It was very relaxing. I felt it.
That's what I'm shooting for. Some of them I do some not so typical stretches because of my rehab background, and they're very straightforward for what you guys need usually. But again, if you guys want more of this, I can always plug in for a quick 3 to 5 minute stretch session in your next team meeting. You just invite me in to your already existing meeting. If you guys want to ask questions, it might take a little bit longer. Otherwise, I try to keep them really short for you guys. I'm just in and out. I also do guided meditations. And for those of you who don't know, we do the 12-week program.